you can feel grateful for things again. We have to just start small. What's up, everybody? My name is Tiffany Roldan Howell, and welcome back to another episode of the Affirm Your Abundance podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about the profound impact that gratitude can have over our lives. But before we do, I just want to invite you to subscribe, like, or rate our podcast, whether you are listening to us on your favorite podcast platform or you are watching us at home on YouTube or on your phone on YouTube, whatever the case may be. I'm just happy you're here. Now, in the last episode, we talked about emotional intelligence, and something that's really increased my own personal emotional intelligence is having something I call a constant state of gratitude. Living in a constant state of gratitude has been something that I have been very intentional on since 2014, 2013. I would even say before then, but specifically in 2014 was when I was like, I need to be in a constant state of gratitude for myself. So of course, let's start off with what is gratitude. I don't think that I have to spend too much time on this, right? It's just the process of being thankful. And so when I say I live in a constant state of gratitude, I don't mean that bad things don't happen to me. I mean that when bad things does, I just try to find what's the best thing that came out of it. Trying to find what you can be grateful for in this moment is so much more helpful than just drowning in the negativity, at least from my personal experience. And what's wild is that the more studies come out, the more they show that gratitude is such a helpful tool when it comes to increasing our emotional intelligence, but also just our mental wellness in general. And there's so many benefits to practicing gratitude, because we're not only talking about, acknowledging that this thing is important and we want to give thanks for it. We want to appreciate it in that moment. That's not all that we're doing. We're also improving our own mood, and we are making those connections in our mind that's creating a more psychological well-being. And studies are showing that people who practice gratitude are usually more optimistic, happier, and have less signs of anxiety and depression within their life. And that's just our mental well-being, right? But studies are finding that gratitude also helps our physical well-being. Gratitude has been shown to reduce feelings of pain, help us have a better night's sleep, lower blood pressure, boost your immune system, and a bunch of other things. So what are some easy ways that we can incorporate being grateful in our lives? And I know the biggest thing for me is actually physically writing down what I'm grateful for. I'll explain in another video why physically writing is so important, but it doesn't matter. You can have a gratitude journal if you like. I actually have something like this. It's a spiral notebook. If you see, it says January is for miracles. And that's because every month I have a new one. And this is basically where I write all of my notes. And every day I'm writing inside of that journal. So every day I'm writing 3 things that I'm grateful for. So it doesn't have to be specifically in that journal, because if I was writing in a different journal for work, on my calendar or something, I would just write 3 things that I'm grateful for. The process of before starting my day or starting something really big, just giving thanks to 3 things has really helped me with my personal wellness journey, and also like my overall view of my life in general. And I believe the things that are holding us back from really living in a constant state of gratitude is that we think too hard. You think you have to be grateful for something huge and magnificent, which is great. You can be grateful for those things too, but express gratitude for the smallest thing possible. Express gratitude for waking up in the morning. Express gratitude for the sunrise. Express gratitude for the way that the sun shined on you when you're feeling like the cold breeze of the winter weather. Expressing gratitude should be natural. What are you grateful for in this moment? Like right now, in this moment, I'm grateful that this light is actually working and this camera's working, and I'm praying that you hear me clearly because the mic is, we're having an issue. So you see, it's not really what you're expressing gratitude for. It's just the fact that you are connecting yourself with the highest level of frequency. So whether you're somebody who just is looking at science and studies, gratitude is your friend. Or if you're somebody who's very spiritual, then gratitude is your friend. Either way, being in a constant state of gratitude can dramatically improve your life. Once again, this is a lot easier to say than it is to do, but when things are not going your way, trust in the fact that there's a reason for it. and find what you can express gratitude for instead. I know when it comes to my grandmother, something that's very painful for me, it's really hard for me to find how I can be grateful that she's not here. But the truth is, I'm not grateful that she's not here, but I am grateful that she's not in pain. I am grateful that she was there for me throughout my entire life up to this point. I'm so grateful that I had this time to share with her and that she knew she was loved down to the very last day. Again, very hard to do, but beneficial for my mental well-being. So let's affirm our abundance and our gratitude together. Allow yourself to close your eyes if you feel safe enough to do so. Get into a comfortable position. If you're driving, then please just listen to the truth behind the words that we say and repeat after me. I live in a constant state of gratitude. I express my gratitude with every chance I get. I trust that everything is working for the good of all. I stay connected to my gratitude, even in the most difficult circumstances. In this moment, I am grateful to be grateful. Yes, you can start bringing yourself back, opening your eyes. And how was that for you? Listen, that last affirmation, if you don't understand it, be grateful you don't. Because sometimes when you're in such a dark place, you can't even feel gratitude. So if that's where you are now, I hope this brings you a little comfort knowing that you don't always have to stay there. You can feel grateful for things again. We have to just start small. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought about this episode. How do you express your gratitude? And what were some of your favorite affirmations? Or what are some of your favorite gratitude affirmations that we didn't go over today? I want to hear them all. As always, I love you, I appreciate you, and I pray that you stay well. See you on the next one. Bye, guys.